Hello everyone. Today we are going to work on calling backups when the alarm is triggered. So as you can see here we have only one enemy, and if I alert him, now you see enemies are being spawned over there, and they are come running into this direction. So yeah, that's the basic backup calling system I'm going to implement today. So at the moment what happens is when the enemies spot me, they can trigger the alarm, but the alarm doesn't really do anything other than just showing these lights and playing the siren sound. So what I want to do is now implement a system that calls backup enemies. So for that, let me just make it easier for me to see it clearly. Let me remove few of these enemies. Like this, and keep only one. And then yeah, let me open the alarm, and here I'll first add a variable backup count. So this would be the number of enemies that the alarm will call as a backup. So because we don't want the alarm to call infinitely many enemies, so I'll make the backup count to 5 so that only 5 backup enemies will be called. Okay, and where should they be spawned? So actually if they spawn near the alarm tower, of course that wouldn't look realistic, because maybe any player will be looking at the alarm tower and player will see just appearing enemies here. So let's add let's add something to define the location that the enemies can be spawned. So it should be visible, so let me add something like a cone. Obviously let's name this as backup point, and I need to disable collisions for this, and also it shouldn't be visible in the game time. So disable collisions and hidden in game. Let me move it like here, but in the game. Now here is the backup point. Alright, let's move it somewhere like this, so that enemies have a space to get spawned. Okay, the reason I moved it there is since my player character is somewhere over here, I wouldn't see them spawning, but player can also be here too. So in that case we might need 2 backup points, so depending on what's closest to the player, we should choose dynamically where to spawn the backup enemies. So backup spawn point, let's just call it a spawn point. spawn point 1, duplicate it, spawn point 2. Okay, and the other one, let's place it somewhere like here, and let's move this like this so that player will not see that. Oh, that part will be closed, invisible for the player. Perhaps something like this would be better. All right. So now how do we spawn enemies there? For that, so this is the enemies that we have, and for all of these enemies we have the team here. Team ID is 1, and for alarm, this is the blueprint of this NVC. So for the alarm, let's add a variable to define the type of backups it needs to spawn. So that component a variable, I'll call it backup class and change the type to character, because backups are always characters, at least for now. And I don't think I need to make it in the type of a specific ALS character class, so I'll just leave it as a character class, a generic character class. Okay, so in that way we can like keep it decoupled. And yeah, make sure to select the character class reference, and as the default selection I'll choose ALS NPC. Okay, now let's implement a function. Wait, not a function, maybe a custom event, because we might need to have some delays inside that. So spawn, custom event spawn backup. Okay, now here first I'll check if we have exceeded the backup count. Maybe, yeah, maybe we don't need to do it here. Let's just focus on spawning part for now. So spawn actor from class. As the class, we can select this backup class, and the return type is character object, of course. Default collision handling override. Try to adjust location, but don't spawn still colliding. Let's use that. Otherwise we may have end up spawning characters that are stuck between other objects. That's possible. So here we only need to give a location, because it doesn't matter what's the initial direction they are looking at. So let's just test with this first spawn point 4 now. Okay, location. No, let's get the furthest point from the player as the spawn point. So get both spawn point 1 and spawn point 2. Get world location for both. Okay, oh, right, and calculate the distance from get player character, because that's what matters. Player should not see the spawning point. So get world get actor location. Alright, now we can compare these two values. If this one is less than the second one, that means point 1 is closer than point 2 from the player's location. So here let's do a selection. Let's do a select vector based on this condition, and if this is true, that means spawn point 1 is closer to player. So in that case we should use spawn point 2, otherwise spawn point 1. Alright, I think after spawning we have to call spawn default controller. Maybe we should give it some delay. Wait, let's just not do that and only spawn it for now. So but still we are not calling this from anywhere, so where should we call it? When the alarm is enabled, here we can have a branch oh wait, so we might get multiple calls to enable the alarm, so it's better to have two ones not here, and should be disabled only if we get a disable call or deactivate call to deactivate the alarm. Right, now here let's get the backup count. So this is like the max backup count. We need another variable, backup count spawned. So this should be by default 0. As we spawn backups, we should increment this function, this value. So that means here okay, and now we have to check if the backup count is higher than the spawned backup count. If yes, we can keep spawning enemies. So here spawn backup, and have a delay, let's say 3 seconds, and call this part again. Right. Oh. Shall we check if this works? So we have to first get detected. Okay. Let's see if any of them are spawned. Wait, why did the alarm stop? What caused the alarm to stop? Alarm is not supposed to stop when it goes on. That's weird. I don't remember calling to stop alarm from anywhere. Let's see. Okay, this is true. Oh, alright, we are keeping the alarm only for 10 seconds. Yeah, we did implement that. So, but anyway, I didn't see anyone get spawned. The reason might be that try to adjust location, don't spawn if still colliding. Right, that could be the reason. So anyway, just to make sure that this part is being called, let's add a print here. Backup spawned. Right, let's check. Okay, backup spawned. I got it, but no one is here. Right, maybe instead of, all right, so when we call actors location, it's the middle. So I think we need to move this up a bit. All right, let's check now. Oh wait, before, we can test it. Oh no, it's better to test in the real situation. Oh wait, I forgot about the other spawn point, which is this one. Got the spawn. Right, I saw an enemy here. Okay, they are here. All right, now what we have to do is, but they are not responding as you saw. The reason should be here. Let's have a delay, a simple delay for them to settle down, and then still have to make sure that they are valid. Since we have a delay here, we might need to promote them to a variable before trying to use it, but let's just try this way first. and spawn default controller. This must enable them to have the AI controller. Okay, I guess they are spawned there. Yeah, see, the backup is there. And they're shooting me. Oh yeah, it's working. Alright, it is working as intended. But one problem is, even though they are spawned as backup, they just stay here without running into the action, which is not exactly what I want them to do. They should be come running into the player's direction, where because the alarm should be alerting them. But how can we do that? Because the system that we have implemented is to enable enemies to go into alert mode only if they see us. So let's see. Can we manually make them alerted? Alright. What if we directly give them this hearing perception stimulus, like make them think like they heard something manually. For that, let's see. Okay, here let's add a function force thread. Okay, then let's implement it. Here, force thread. Oh, we might need a oh no, we don't need a reference. Event force thread. So all we need to do is we need to give a location. Oh, we need a location input. Thread location. All right. Thread level should be for shooting. Right, now here, after spawning the controller, we might need another delay to set things up, to finish setting things up for the AI controller. Maybe 0.2 seconds should be enough. Get controller, then force thread. as the location, let's give players location, get player character, because this is when we call the alarm, that means we are in a alerted mode where the player is spotted. So it's okay to give the location, I guess, but we can change it to give some approximate location or some last seen location or something like that too, but let's just work with the current location for now. So they should be come running into the player's direction. Yeah, they are coming, but they don't come running, they are moving. So oh wait, yeah, problem. Right here, it doesn't have a blackboard. Why? Okay, maybe we need to give them some more time, think. Let's see now. No, we still get the same error. Where do we run? On process we have 1 second delay and 2 second delay to run the behavior tree. Okay, so that means at least we need to wait until more than 2 seconds to ask them to not ask to force a thread. So let's say 2.2 seconds. Are they coming? They are not coming. They didn't come. Oh, yeah, I have used the thread travels here. This should be 1. So they should come running there. Oh, both got shot. But let's see, at least they are coming. Yeah, they are running now. Okay, so let's try again. Let's try not to get shot this time. that guy shot the alarm, but it's not completely destroyed. So yeah, enemies are in the alert mode, but they don't get a continuous signal. So yeah, that's why they are not coming this way much. So what can we do to make sure that they are running definitely to see me? Maybe we can create an array of backup. Spawned backup should be in the type of character objects and an array. Okay, now wait, actually I don't need to do that. I just remembered. Yeah, this, if I set the threat level to 2, the enemy should come running without any issue. Let's test. Okay, enemies are being spawned. We can hide them without any. If I place the spawning cone properly, now you see they are come running to the character's location. See, so now they are acting like proper backup. Okay, so things are working as expected, and I'm gonna stop this episode right here. So thanks for watching. As always, project files will be available here in the Patreon page for the download. Link would be in the description below, and if you like to support my work, you can get the membership of the Patreon club. See you in another episode. Goodbye.